Susan and I'm part of the Bega Valley Shire Library, and it's great that you could join us today. I'm going to retell some very favourite fairy tales. First of all, we're going to start off with the Three Little Pigs. So it goes, once upon a time, because all fairy tales start with once upon a time, there were three pigs. And it was time for them to go out into the big wide world and build their own houses and their own homes. So they're walking along the woods when they come across a man with his wheelbarrow and with some hay inside his wheelbarrow. And the first little pig says, that hay would make a great house. Can I have the hay? And the farmer said, yes, sure. And he gave him the hay. And off he went. And the little pig built his house of hay. The second little pig noticed lots and lots of sticks lying around. So he collected all those sticks because he thought they would be great to make a house of sticks. So off he went with his sticks and built his house of sticks, which left the last little pig to find some bricks to build his house of bricks. And then along came a big bad wolf. He came to the first pig's house, the house made of straw. Little pig, let me come in. The little pig said, no, by the hair of my chinny chin chin, I'm not going to let you come in. So the wolf said, well, I'm going to have to huff and puff and blow your house in. And that's just what he did. The little pig ran across to his other. And the big bad wolf came along to the house of sticks. Little pigs, let me come in. And the little pig said, no, by the hair of my chinny chin chin, we're not going to let you in. Then the big bad wolf says, well, I'm going to have to huff and puff and blow your house in. And they ran along to their brother's place, the house of bricks. And the little fox comes along to the house. Little pigs, let me come in. And the little pig said, no, by the hair of our chinny chin chin, we're not going to let you come in. So the wolf said, well, I'm going to have to huff and puff and blow your house in. And that's just what he did. And he, but the house of bricks didn't collapse. So he tried again. And he still couldn't blow the house in. Poor old wolf was so exhausted from trying to blow the house in that he went home and left those three pigs alone. And our second fairy tale is an abridged version of Jack and the Beanstalk. Once upon a time, there was a mother and a son called Jack, and they were very poor. The mother said to Jack one day, you'll have to take Daisy to the market and see if you can get some money for her so that we can have money to buy for food. So Jack took Daisy off to the market. But on the way there, he met a man. And he said, what are you doing with the cow? Jack said, I'm taking Daisy to the market to get some money so we can buy some food. And the man said, I've got some magic beans. I could swap you the beans for the cow. Jack thought about it. That's not a bad idea. So he gave Daisy the cow to the man and he took the beans and went back home. When he got back home and gave the magic beans to his mum, she wasn't very happy. Magic beans? What are we going to do with these? You can't buy any flour, any food with magic beans. So she threw them out the window. And the next morning, Jack came out and he could see a beanstalk that had been growing overnight. So he decided to go and have an adventure up the beanstalk to see what was at the top. And up at the top of the beanstalk was a large castle. Jack very precariously walked over to the castle to see who was inside. And then he could hear loud thumping noises as the giant came home. Fee, fi, fo, fum. I smell the blood of an Englishman. Jack quickly hid underneath the table, and under the table was a goose who laid golden eggs. The giant came in and had his dinner. Then he had a rest. The giant was sleeping, so Jack thought this was a good opportunity to grab the goose that lays the golden egg and climb back down the beanstalk back home. The giant woke up. Where's my goose with the golden egg? Fee, fi, fo, fum. So he climbed down the beanstalk too, but when Jack got down the bottom, he started knocking him down, cutting down the beanstalk. And Jack went inside and showed his mum the goose that lays the golden egg. So now they're going to have a great opportunity to sell all the golden eggs to get lots of money to buy food. So it ends with a happy ending.